Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to WFSO Bucks Talk.
The
I'm,
sick and irresistible Artrell Jones coming at you live from the pink Milwaukee. Yes, people, the land where the Bucks won. Sorry.
well, though the Bucks did win a championship, she ain't lying about that. Probably the other stuff I'm probably just gonna do a question mark on. Anyways, um, the Bucks did snap their two-game losing streak and had a victory over the Houston Rockets. I think it was ever since because they replaying the game right now, and I'm watching a little bit of it. So what was going on? Like the first quarter, it was back and forth, and like Houston had the lead. But came back like the end of the quarter. Then second quarter, they just like shooting right out of their minds. So it was just one of those great games. You just wish it would end, and you wish you had all your players, but at least Chris Middleton did return from the knee injury, so he played. I know he did good. Drew Holiday did good as well. I think they gave DeMarcus Cousins, looks like they gave him more minutes, and he stepped up. So what a reward for that. Even the returning Wesley Matthews stepped up. So I'm gonna put a foot in my mouth for that one because, like I said, I always questioned that guy ever since he played for us. Like not last season, but the season before. He's playing with us, and just like question, and they have him as a starting shooting guard. But now they have him come off the bench, which is pretty good. It's just since the second quarter, well, since the end of the first quarter, it was just all Bucks ever since. Like I said earlier in the like mid to late first quarter, the Rockets had the lead, and Bucks out of nowhere just like came right back and just never trail after that ever since. So it was a good game, I guess, and especially like a good win for them too, and then probably helping a little bit more with the standings. But let's see, Garrison Matthews with 10 points, 1 block, 6 rebounds, 2 of 5 from three, 2 of 6 from the field. Christian Wood, he led the team, I believe, with 20 points. Had 1 block, 11 rebounds, 0 of 6 from three. So normally he's very decent with at the 3 point line, but just had trouble shooting it today. But 6 of 13 from the field. Um, Armani Brooks with 9 points, 1 block, 3 rebounds, 3 of 8 from three, 3 of 8 from the field. Eric Gordon with 12 points, 1 block, 6 assists, 3 rebounds, 2 of 6 from three. So kind of horrible 3 point shooting night for everybody on the starting five. Um, Eric Gordon's at 4 of 9 from the field, so not too bad. Um, only two. They only had like two players that had like a double digit in the from the bench. Keon Martin Jr. led the bench with 12 points. I think it's 6 assists, 5 rebounds, 2 of 5 from three, but 5 of 12 from the field. Um, Apurin Singan, 10 points, 4 assists, 8 rebounds, 4 of 6 from the field. Former Bucks player DJ Augustine had 9, 1 assist, 2 rebounds, 3 of 5 from three. So probably was one that probably yeah, he's the only one that did good from the 3 point line on that team. Um, David Waba, he had 9 points, 2 blocks, 1 assist, 4 rebounds, 0 of 1 from three, but 3 of 6 from the field. And like, how they gonna sign Daniel Beast and they ain't gonna use him? Which that's kind of sucks for him that they're not using him. And I guess they okay with it, with the centers and stuff. So I'm just surprised that he's not playing. So that's just my shocking point of view on that. But anyways, excuse me. Let's go to the Bucks part of things. Chris Middleton, 23 points, one steal, six assists, three rebounds, one of five from three. So the 3 point line of him still a little bit of a struggle. But then again, he didn't play like nearly a week, so because of his knee. But was 7 of 17 from the field. Back content didn't do so great himself. 9 points, four steals, so he did good in the defense department. One assist, four rebounds, 3 of 12 from three, 3 of 13 from the field. DeMarcus Cousins with 18, one block, two assists, eight rebounds, 1 of 4 from three, so kind of around the 25% mark from the three. 7 of 13 from the field, so not bad, especially with the 18 points and all that stuff. Jordan Nova also had 18 points. Uh, they have him at the starting shooting guard, which I'm kind of really surprised that they can try to switch that off with Pat Connaughton, put him at the shooting guard. He probably would do a little bit better. Put Chris Middleton at the power forward and Jordan Nova at the small forward. That's just me. But anyways, Jordan Nova had 18 points, one steal, two assists, nine rebounds, nearly a double double, 4 of 8 from three, so he did pretty good. But 7 of 18 from the field, so something he's got to work on. Like I think it's mainly like inside scoring that he just got to work on. Um, Drew Holiday led the team with 24 points, two steals, 10 assists, so he has a double double. Four rebounds, 2 of 5 from three, 10 of 17 from the field. Um, Wesley Matthews led the bench with 16 points. He had one block. Um, was that two assists and one rebound? 4 or 5 from three, but 6 or 7 from the field. It was like one time in the first half he was just like 3 for 3 at that one point, but like overall, yeah, and he had like a little over 20 minutes, so good for him. And yeah, it must be something on this day for him, that he was shooting this good. So, like they were saying on there, God, somebody's watching him from down there. But everybody else from the bench at least scored at least something, except for Javante Smart. He didn't score anything. He was 0 for 1 from the field, but only had played like a little over a minute. But yeah, it seems like they went with a 10-minute rotation. They did not play Grayson Allen, although there's nothing wrong with him. They just haven't played him. I guess what they trying to do, rest him or something. I don't know, but this is just kind of ridiculous. Like if you have somebody that's active like Grayson Allen, he would have been, although they did it without him, but still he could have still played. But I guess and they're trying to match up because they got like so many guards, but when it comes to forwards, they had like they had only like Tenacious, but sometimes he can play the center. Sammy Olajay, like he played a little bit of a center too, when they had like 7 rebounds and did score some too. Um, it's just they just got a lot of guards, but not enough like big man. Like you had to play something small for it as like on the power forward position. So that just kind of worrying. So hopefully, Bobby Portis or Giannis will come back soon. But Sandro was just out for the day, but he was with it had nothing to do with COVID, but he was not feeling well. So it probably was like a flu or something. Probably was out for the day. So maybe he'll be back tomorrow against Dallas. Yeah, they got Dallas. They're on the road for that one. And plus, an interesting Christmas Day game they got on Christmas Day. So interesting enough. So too much going on in Wisconsin for them to have, like Christmas Day games. So they got the Packers and they got the Bucks. But I think like the Bucks is at 1:30 and the Packers are I think at like 3:30. So yeah, there's a lot of games going on, but at least it'll be on local TV for both games. So it's not like cable based. So it's good for people that they don't have cable. They can at least watch that Christmas Day game from the Bucks. Like they kind of get to watch it last year when they beat the Golden State Warriors, but this time they play against Boston at home. So we can only like please hope they have another Christmas game next year at home. That's the only thing we can hope. So too bad I couldn't go to this one, but I do have an opportunity. But I yeah. But like I said, they got what am I gonna say later on today? They got Dallas Mavericks, and they have a lot of people that's not playing tomorrow, including Luka Doncic, with the health and safety protocol that they're in. So yeah, this is gonna be kind of like crazy. And I think right now the Dallas is now in the eighth seed in the West. Um, but yeah, like I said, some crazy things that's happened today in the East and stuff like that. Orlando surprisingly, beat Atlanta and Boston beat Cleveland, so that kind of helped us a little bit. Toronto and Chicago they would have played, but been postponed again because of some Chicago players are out. Let me look at the standings before I let you go. Like if it comes up once again, the Bucks had beat the Houston Rockets 126 to 106. Tomorrow, like I know they got Porzingis still with the excuse me, Jalen Bronson can't win some of the losses that they have. Um, but yeah, Bucks jump fourth, and Miami is in far. So they got Washington in sixth, Philadelphia in seventh, Boston in eighth, Charlotte in ninth, Toronto shockingly is in 10th. So yeah, a little bit of a shocker there. And you still got the Knicks. They're like a game behind Atlanta and I oh they half the game up behind Atlanta. I'm sorry. And Indiana, they're like about let's see, 2.5 games behind Toronto for the play-in. I know it's still early and stuff like that, but it's sometimes just good to talk about it. Just imagine if the season would have ended today, the scenarios that would have been going on and stuff like that. Um, Phoenix is number one, Golden State's number two, number three is Utah, four Memphis, five Clippers, six Lakers, seventh Denver, eighth yeah like I said Dallas. They did win their last game, but like I said, they didn't play today, so they play tomorrow. Um, Minnesota in ninth, and Portland's in 10th. So they're kind of like, let's see, 2.5 games behind Minnesota, and they're in the play. And then for Sacramento lost today. Spurs in 11. Thunder, yeah, they won three straight, and New Orleans Pelicans won three straight. Houston, of course, they just lost to the Bucks, of course. So let's see, the longest winning streak. Let's see, Phoenix Suns right now got the longest winning streak right now. As for the losing streak, I think it belongs to. It's not. It don't belong to Detroit because they. I guess they won the game, then they lost one recently. The longest losing streak is it Charlotte? It's tied between Charlotte and the Lakers. So yeah, kind of a shocker right there. So who knows? But be back on tomorrow and talk about more about the results and stuff as well for the Dallas Mavericks and the Milwaukee Bucks game. Like I said, they're in Dallas for this one. So interesting game and just interesting overall. And plus, like for the Bucks, they win this game, it might push them up more or closer to the second seed, but who knows? But I don't think Chicago plays tomorrow. They're supposed to play today, but it got postponed. Like this video, please give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. We're got 162 subscribers. We're trying to get to 200 by at least the end of next week, like at least New Year's Day. Hopefully, we can get there. And thanks to all the loyal subscribers who've been watching. So thank you for that. And plus, liking the other like Milwaukee Bucks and pro wrestling content as well. Thank you for that. So let me get out of here. Thank y'all for watching. Until the next video.